It all started when I met a friend online. She's in Ghana, so she's come to Nigeria. So that when she's back, she likes to see me. Now we like, do I like, am I interested like to follow her? So from there we started talking. From there we went to WhatsApp, started talking. So she said, okay, where did I stay? I said, I stay at the Egeda, stuff like that. We're talking. I told her I stay with my mom. I just work in a club. You work in a club, that's even nice. That's an opportunity. We were talking. From there, she would text me. Sometimes she would even send me money.
So you guys went to Ghana by road, or where did you guys go to?
We went to Ghana by road from here, and Badagry to
Ghana.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when she get there, she said, this is where she stays. So the woman now came to meet us that, do we know that it's money? She was the one that paid for our money when we were coming from Nigeria.
Oh.
And she was the one that paid our money to travel from Nigeria
to Ghana.
Yes. That do you know that we pay her back?
Amina-Atairu Show, Finding Answers.
Dear gentle viewers, did you know that human trafficking is one of the darkest crimes quietly destroying lives in Nigeria today? And according to anti-trafficking agencies and international reports, Nigeria remains a major source, transit, and destination country for human trafficking. Thousands of women and young girls are deceived yearly with promises of jobs, education, travel opportunities, or even a better life, only to end up being trapped in exploitation, abuse, prostitution, forced labor, and even silenced. But beyond the headlines, beyond the statistics, are real people. Human beings with big dreams, families, and fears. And stories many are too afraid to even share. But on the Amina-Atairu Show, we believe this conversation truly matters because silence protects traffickers, while awareness can save lives. This conversation may be difficult to hear, but it is indeed necessary. Because behind every trafficking story is someone's daughter, someone's sister, and someone who once believed that they were only chasing a better future. Our guest today is a 27-year-old survivor. And for safety reasons, her identity has been protected. But her story is indeed real. This is not just a story about shame. It is a story about manipulation, survival, escape, and hope. You are welcome to the Amina-Atairu Show, and I'm your host, Amina-Atairu. Rest assured that today's conversation will truly be impactful. Do stay tuned.
The Amina-Atairu Show, Finding Answers.
Thank you for always staying tuned. This is the Amina-Atairu Show, and of course here we're looking at survival stories from different parts of the country, and of course the effect of trafficking and how people are able to survive it in our country, Nigeria, today. And recall I mentioned that I have with me today in the studio a 27-year-old delightful young girl from Oyo State, Folakemi. Folakemi, how are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
You doing all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Folakemi, you are from Nigeria. You're born in Nigeria.
Yes, ma'am.
Grew up in Nigeria. And at the age of 23, your story changed. Do you want to take us through
Yes, ma'am.
the story?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, it all started when I met a friend online. So that was on Facebook.
On Facebook, okay?
Yeah. So we were chatting. She chatted me.
Is it she?
Yeah, it's a she.
Okay.
It's a she. I guess she's also there, like in Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah. So she She chatted me, we were talking, we were gisting as a normal person. So she said she's coming to Nigeria. She's in Ghana, so she's come to Nigeria. So that when she's back, she would like to like see me. Now will I do I like am I interested like to follow her? Like there's someone like the boss sis of her there. So I'll just stay, I'll maybe make money, a lot of money.
What was the conversation first? I'd like us to, read like at what point did she start to introduce you? Like what was the conversation? I want to know how did you meet her on Facebook?
Yeah, she just sent me a friend request. I said that's how I thought that's how she like sent the fake friend request.
Okay.
Yeah, so she sent me a friend request. I followed her. So we were like talking. She sent me hi. I replied, "Oh, I want to be your friend." I said, "Okay, no problem." So from there we started talking. From there we went to WhatsApp, started talking. I guess she was asked to bring someone like she was effing like she like bring someone for the woman. So she said, "Okay, where did I stay?" I said, I stay at the Egeda, stuff like that. We're talking. So then the conversation went to like, what did I do? I told her I stay with my mom. No, I just work in a club. Yeah, I work in. I said, oh, you work in a club. That's even nice. That's an opportunity. Since you already work in a club, it's an opportunity for you to like get more money. Yeah. So she said okay, she's coming back to Nigeria maybe December time. So that's how she used to come. I guess that's how she used to come and bring people to the country like Ghana first. Maybe she used to send her to bring people. That's how she come every December to bring people. Yeah. So that was how it started. We were talking, that was around July. So we were talking. From there, she would text me. Sometimes she would even send me money.
Huh.
Yeah, she would send me money to like attract me. Yeah. So when she came back, she said where did I stay? I said I stay with my mom. She said, oh, my mom will allow me to leave the house like that. What will I tell my mom? Stuff like that. I told her that no problem since I'm working, so she thought I'm going to work anytime you are ready. But she tried to convince me now. She was already sending me money. So I felt like this person is a very pleasant person. So that's why I started. She came back. She came to my working place. We have an hotel there. She lodged. She lodged to like, so to make it real for me to believe her. Yes. So when she came back, she was there. After work in the morning, I will not go home, so I'll be with her. We'll be together from a week, from 2 weeks. We are like four.
Four of you?
Yeah, four of us. There was one of my colleagues too that go with us there. So we went by road.
So
Yeah.
So you guys went to Ghana by road, or where did you guys go to?
We went to Ghana by road from Badagry
To Ghana.
yeah.
Okay.
And now started. So when we get there, she said when we get there, but when we were going, we had a misunderstanding. But she said when we are going, she did not tell us we are going there to do stuff, nonsense stuff like that. Though. She just told us that we are going to work since the club. I'm going to a club there to work.
To work in a club.
Yeah, that the money is even more very good than the one in Nigeria. Yeah. So when we get to some certain place, she said, if they ask us a question, like if they ask us that where are we going to, we should like tell them that maybe we are going to. I forgot what she said then. That we should not tell them that we are going there to like work, because if you tell them, so our own brain is not sharp to like notice that if we tell them that we are going there to work, like maybe it's because of those kind of work she's taking us to.
Okay.
Yeah, so she just told us something, then we tell them we're able to like go to cross. So when she get there, she said This is where she stays. Her own house, like this, I guess she already paid. She paid her madam finish. So her own house, so the own house she took us to. It was like the next 3 to 3rd afternoon. He said she wants to take us to somewhere. That we should follow her, that the madam that we could just work for like a club. She won the club. She did not tell her she won a house that a lot of girls stay. Yeah, that she owns the club, she's the owner of the club. We just be there, we work as a waitress, some of us work as a bottle girl, like that. So we feel like, okay, this is what we're paying here to do now, so no problem. Let's follow her. So when we get there, the madam, it was a house, like a house. They have a house to like a club too. They have a club, but not that big club, just
Okay.
for people, yes. So when we get there, so that we saw a club, so we feel like, okay, this is still what we are coming here to do. So when we get there, she took us to the woman. I don't know understand the language they were both speaking, yeah. So you don't understand. The woman was just saying, like, she was being nice at first. Yeah, she was being nice. She was just trying to like confuse. That was how we started. So later on, she said, okay, she will be going, that this is where we stay. That the woman will give us a house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she now, when you guys got to the
Yeah,
woman,
yeah,
she left you guys there.
yes. And she went that.
You and your other 3 friends
yeah,
or 4?
4, we are 4 like
4.
that.
Okay.
So she was like, okay, this is where we will be working. You know, in a club, they have a accommodation for
Yes.
people. So this is where we will be working. And the woman will give us a house to stay. So, okay, we felt like, okay, it's a club now, so no problem. That was how that started. The next morning, we were even working in the club. Like for 2 weeks, we were working in the club. So the woman now came to meet us that, do we know that it's money? It's money, it's money. She was the one that paid for our money when we were coming from Nigeria.
Oh,
And she was the one that paid our money to travel from Nigeria
to
to
Ghana.
Yes. That, do you know that we will pay her back?
But you're already working.
We're already working.
Okay.
You see that, do you know that we will pay her back? That we will pay her. Do you understand that we will pay her back? I said that. Pay her, but we're already working. Since we are working, so we thought from our salary, since we will pay you back. Said the money is, I said, okay, the money is like 100,000 to 80 something or 30 something. So she said, the money to bring down, like to bring us from Nigeria to like what, 2 million.
2 million naira.
Yes.
She said that was what she spent.
Yes,
on
for
transport.
one person, no, not everybody.
Okay.
Yes, for one person is 2 million, not everybody.
So the 4 of you now
Each
is 8
person now
million.
is 8 million. So you will need to work. You need to work to pay that 8 million.
Was there a contract? Like when you guys met this woman and she said she was giving you a job,
Yeah.
did you guys sign any document?
We signed document.
Did you read the document?
We are not allowed. We just
You were not allowed to read.
Yes, you're not allowed to read. Because you will know what, if you read, you understand what is there. But it was later that the thing is like bringing an argument. She brought the document out.
And so what did the document say?
The document said, do you know what you're coming here to do? Like, you're coming to have sex.
One.
To make money. And if you like, it's your choice. You are not forced to come.
You came by yourself.
You came by yourself. And you're not forced. You're not forced. You came by yourself. It's your wish to come. So you already signed.
So you already signed that. You came here on your free will.
On your free will. Nobody forced you. So you don't have a problem. If you feel like you want to go, there is no way for you to go, and you are now allowed to go.
Why are you not allowed to go? Why?
Because it's in the document that you're not allowed to go.
Until when?
Until you are paid. Like, you pay the money you are owing and the money she used to bring you.
So you had to pay the 2 million.
Yeah.
So how was that defining moment for you?
The final moment is that you need to work for her.
So you had to work.
You had to work for her. You had to work for her. Like, you had to work with her men before you can pay her. Because it was there in the document that you work for Amen. Like Amen that she's bringing. Amen that you are going to meet. You need to work to pay the money.
So at that point in time, were you allowed to call any member of your family?
You are not even allowed to use phone.
So was your mom aware that you were going to Ghana?
No.
Nobody was aware. Your father? Where was your
aware.
father?
No, my mom and the dad are not together.
So it's just your mom?
Yeah.
You don't have any siblings?
No, I have senior sister.
And where's the
Junior.
Where was she at that time?
She's in school.
So you couldn't reach anybody?
No.
So how long did you have to stay in Ghana for to work for her?
That's like, she said a year and a half.
So you stayed with her? You stayed for a year and a half?
Yeah, we are allowed to stay for a year and a half. We are not allowed to go because she is the one to decide, and we are not allowed to move because there are some people, if you feel like you want to run, and some people that will still take you back to our place.
Is it a deserted place? Was it an estate? Was the place a lonely place?
Like, yeah, a lonely place, like all these bush that you just enter and there's a place like that. So it's a lonely place. If you want to go outside, you need to walk before you can see us. Even outside, it's not like that outside.
So how did you manage within that 1.5 years? How many people would you say, how many of our clients did you sleep with?
You need to work. You need to work in the morning. Yes, the club.
Okay.
Because she opened in the morning store sometimes. In the night, you need to go outside to make money. Yes, it's even sometimes at the club too. Like you wait outside. People that want to pay you come to the club to pay you. But within everything that you want to do, will be in that club place.
In that club?
Yeah.
For a year and 6 months. And so how were you and your friends, they were your friends, your colleagues, how were you able to escape? Or did you finish your tenure?
Yeah, we are almost finished. I guess she's through her that you will still go to another country too.
Okay.
Yes.
So you still stayed?
Yes,
with her?
Stay. It is through her. Like she will just tell you. She will just, maybe, I guess she did, when we were going, she did passports. Like everybody has passports. Like when we were there, she was doing the passports. So everybody has passports. I guess they're already planning to bring, like people outside there are already discussing with her that there's people that will still come to the other country. So she's already planning everything. And you go, you snap everything. They were doing passports. So she just told her that we need it. We know that we want to go back to our country. So it wasn't like a trick that it's not like we know that we are going to other country. Like if we want to go to our country, we need to do passports.
So it's not like after you finish that 1.5 years, you are coming back to Nigeria. No.
We thought we are coming back to Nigeria.
Okay.
When we wanted to do the passports.
Okay.
Yes, like a passport. But she knows where she's taking us to.
So after you finished, how long were you with her before she took you to another country?
That was 1 year, 3 months.
1 year, 3 months.
Yeah.
So after that 1 year, 3 months, you didn't return to Nigeria. So where did you guys go to?
No, she only told us that this is the person. Like someone came and she told us that this is the person. If you want to go back to Nigeria, this is the person that will take us.
Or somebody came and said if you want to go back to Nigeria, that this is the person that will take you to Nigeria. Okay. So when the person came, when he got to you,
yes, we thought, okay, we are going back to Nigeria. Okay, we discussed, we were happy that okay, we are going back to Nigeria. So when we were going, even the second one, when we were going, we don't, even the second one, we don't use passports too. It's even by road. You know, the trick that she tricked us was we are going back to Nigeria. If we go with that passport too, that passport will be in our hand.
Was it the Nigerian passport?
It's a Nigerian passport. Like the trick that she used was by the road that we were going, our mind be thinking we are going to Nigeria. So when we get there, the thing those people told us there that when we get to those people, the thing they told us that if you need the passports again, we need, because of the passport, they were the one that took the passport for us. If we need the passport, we need to work for them to collect our passports.
So you were tricked twice?
Yes.
So at this point now you were already like 26?
Yeah.
Okay, so from Ghana, so when they told you guys after a year and a half, after working for a year and a half, And you said, oh, they told you that you were going back to your country.
Nigeria.
You and your same 4 friends,
Yes.
right? How was that road trip? How long was that road trip? And then
But-
where did you guys arrive?
It was Libya. That was like 3 weeks journey.
You arrived at Libya from
Yeah,
Ghana.
Yes, it was 3 weeks journey.
And how was that 3-week journey? Like,
You don't know. You don't know if it's 3 weeks. So it's just morning, night, 3 weeks.
were you the only 4 people that was on that trip?
No, we were not 4. We were like 15.
So there were other girls that joined
Yes, we were
from
like-
that same woman.
Yes, from that.
Now,
family.
the woman in question, was she Nigerian or is she a Nigerian?
She's a Nigerian. No?
She's a Nigerian.
Yes, she's not the only one. So they were many. She has a lot of friends that they has a territory like that. That they has a territory. That's how they deceive people. They have a territory that they even though someone used to come, they greet her. Some of them she will give some of them girls from her own to them. Like they will do exchange like that.
So now in your backstory, I saw that you took oaths.
Yes.
So you want to take us through that? At what point did you take the oath? What was the oath for?
It was when we said about the signing of the documents.
That was how you took.
That was
what
when
kind
we-
of oaths did you take?
You must not run. You must wait till you pay. And if you try to run, you will die.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, we're still talking to Folakemi. She was 23 years old when she was deceived out of the shores of this country in search for greener pastures. So she took a trip to Ghana, and the story changed from Ghana, and then from Ghana to Libya. But we'll come back. Folakemi would continue with her story, and then we'll see how was she able to actually return back home. Please stay tuned.
The Amina-Atairu Show, Finding Answers.
Thank you for staying tuned. It's still the Amina-Atairu Show, and I remain your host, Amina-Atairu. And today, I said we're talking about human trafficking. Girls that are being deceived out of the shores of these countries, believing that they are going to make their future better. And I have with me Folakemi. She's 27 now, but was 23 when she was trafficked outside the shores of this country. Just a little bit into the countries that she said she traveled to. She's traveled to Italy, Burkina Faso, and she was deceived by her madam. And she was made to also sleep with various men in turn to pay her madam the money. She was not the only one. Actually, they were forced to take oath. They were forced to do juju and whatnot. But I mean, Folakemi is still here with us. We know that there are countless of girls that are still being deceived today. Before I continue on the story, I'd like to first ask, at 23, what was hard? What was wrong with the job that you were doing? Were you not happy at that time at 23 that you allowed yourself to be deceived by a fellow girl like you?
I wasn't sad. But I was just trying to someone that likes to make money, like to work. Like it's not that I don't have people that will support me, but I just like to be free. It's just freedom.
You wanted freedom.
Yeah, it's just freedom.
So did you have any regrets when all these deceits started taking place in your life?
Yes.
And how? So do you want to share that?
The regret I had is that it's just about not trusting. Like you don't need to trust people. And you need to calm down. When you see people that want to support you, you need to calm down. Because the freedom you are trying to get, you will target.
You want to get it? Because now
Yeah.
you're practically free.
Yeah.
So now we go to Libya. So what happened in Libya?
Libya was prison. It's not even a free place at all.
Tell us about what happened in Libya.
Oh,
I know,
Libya
sorry.
was a house. Those places was a house, like a normal house, but people don't know the house. But the house is a hospital there. Yes, there's a hospital. So people will feel like they are going inside and coming inside. People will feel like it's a normal place that you can enter. It's a normal place that people are going and coming. And they deceived outsider.
Wow.
Yes, it deceived outsider. Okay, this is a place. Because I guess it's a country of all this. So they will have an ingrediator, or what they used to call it. So they deceive outside people that is a hospital. Is a house too there. So there are some people there too that like get pregnant and even give birth.
Did you get better?
Yeah, like get pregnant and give birth. It sells those.
You sell the children?
Yes.
Are there Nigerian girls there?
Yeah, Nigerian girls. Some of them are not Nigerian. Some of them are Ghana. Some of them are Uganda. Like, country like that, yeah.
So you said the four of you still went there?
We went there,
So-
four of us, but one person did not go with us.
Who didn't go?
Yeah.
One of your friends didn't go.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
did she attend? Why did she
No,
go?
I guess she died.
Oh,
Yeah, she did not go with us.
she died in Ghana.
Yeah, she can't go. They didn't even bury herself. But I guess there's some mixed up with the cuffs. Like, I guess they had something they used to do with the cuffs.
Was she sick?
Mm.
She was sick.
Sure. So, it's not everybody that has the capacity. So, some people, if you relocate, water change. So you feel sick. Even with the sickness, if you cannot, if you are sick, you just need to work and make that your money. It's none of our business.
There was no treatment, nothing.
Mm.
So she died, and her parents were not aware.
It was us that later informed our mom. Like, I don't know what to say. It's one of us that went, but I didn't go with
You
it.
didn't go.
Yeah.
That was when you returned to the country. So how long were you in Libya for?
We'll give us 1 year too.
1 year. So after Libya, where did you go to?
It's not Oman, Italy.
Oman.
Yeah. Went to my sister's. The last country was where we escaped and that.
So when you say escape, what
Yeah.
country did you get to?
It was Oman we escaped, because Oman is a very large country that you can just talk to people. There were guys like the old guys from this country there too. It was through them we were doing like save, because it was one of them that helped two of us. One person, we don't know where she is. I guess she's still there.
Wow.
Yes. And one of they went to them that they would like to take us, because there's trafficking too, so they would like to traffic us too. Again. Like them, they pretend as if they want to traffic us.
I'm having goosebumps. So they pretended like they wanted to traffic you. Okay.
Yeah.
And they were Nigerian
They were
guys.
Nigerian guys, like
Oh.
all these guys that used to go to Cape Town and just like that.
Okay.
So they pretend that they want to traffic us.
Okay.
Yes. That was how it went there. When they have to pay them before they can collect everything about us. The passports, the everything. So it was through them we were free.
How much did they pay for you?
We don't know, but more like it's more than like 5 million.
Wow, for each.
Yeah, for
So
each
it's now it was
person.
just two of you
Yeah,
now.
it was just two of us now. Second person, we don't know where she is.
Wow.
Maybe the third person.
And was there any time you tried to reach out to
Our family.
a family or the government? You know, we have NAPTIP, we have representatives
The
in
only
various
person I
countries.
reached out to was my sister, and I told her not to stay in my home.
Why? Why did you tell her to stay at home?
But the reason is, in my mom's mind, because there was a time I was calling her, like I was at work in Nigeria, because she knows I work, so she feels like I was at work, because I'm not allowed to, like, everything you already taken home, so everything you are not allowed to spit, because they say if you try to spit, like, you can cough with blood, and then there is everything that you'll be scared to, like, speak out.
So would you say that? Would you think that was what happened to your friend And that was why she lost her
I don't
life.
think so. I guess she was being maltreated or
She was being
something.
maltreated. So aside from talk, so when you spoke to your sister, how was that? Did you tell her that you needed help, or what did you do?
I didn't tell her I needed it. Just tell her I'm okay where I am.
You have mind though.
We are ready. We are already taken, so we don't have to. We are not allowed to speak anything like that.
Wow.
Because some of them, I guess, or even some of those, even the man that we took up at Ghana, there are some girls that they will go to, like they will take to his place, like they sell parts too. So all those stores that they've already killed someone in your front, so you feel like if you do this thing, I guess this is what will happen to you.
Wow. So after the 5 million naira equivalent was paid, the guys that tried to help you guys, pretended that they were traffickers and all that. So what happened after that time?
Yeah, our passports were given to them.
Okay.
Our passports was given to them. They still pretended, and the man that gave them our passport is with try to know if it's true
Okay.
or not.
And that was not his business.
It's his business, so because we might later later try to expose them.
Okay.
Even when we were taken to, it's a place that no name, no name. All these places are you are going to. I think you are going to village, so you don't know. You outside, you will not be able to recognize it, even if you try to go back. So maybe you went to report or something to try to go back, you'll not be able to recognize it.
Wow. So how did you manage to escape back to the country, you and your friend? How did you guys come back?
We had to walk after the guy collected our passports, gave us, so it took us to an hotel
to work in a hotel.
to work.
Was it the same as a waitress, not sex trafficker
yes,
now?
that we can be able. So he said we will pay him back to 2 million.
Okay.
Like 2 million out of the 5 million.
I should pay back 2
million. And when we are asked to work, so we have to work for 2 years.
Wait, in total, how long were you out of this country?
For 4.5 years.
4.5 years.
So we have to work. After the work, we're paying him monthly after our salary. Our salary was 400. So we're paying him even 400 were even better when we were working as a waitress. The amount they give them, they don't give us money from the money they gave them. Yes, they don't give us money. So from the 400, we were giving him 300. So 100, we're using it to treat our stuff because accommodation is all these guest house that you can just stay. So we were staying there, we were splitting lease. So for them, since we already have our passport, we are saving money to come back. But we are coming back here, we are spending 2.5 million. Maybe back to Nigeria from Oma. I spending 2.5 million. So we were working. So we worked for 1 year and a half.
Also 1 year and a half to be able to.
Yeah, to come back. Even if we wish to stay, we are allowed to stay more. But with everything that we've been through, we feel come back home.
Wow.
Yes.
So you came back home what year?
It was 2024.
You came back 2024. And so when you returned home, did you try to reach out to any of these agencies? Did you speak to any government official?
No, I didn't. Even I went to my Facebook. When we were with our person, I went to my Facebook to check the girl that brought us. She's not among my following.
She unfollowed you?
Yes.
So she has blocked you?
She's done with us. The another set of people that should deceive again.
So you mean that there are people that actually, let me call them now, sleeper cell or agents, sex traffickers, sex agents that are spread across the digital space. They deceive girls, try to befriend them, and then they say, come, let's travel.
So some friends, maybe it might even be some girls that have been doing stuff like that in Nigeria. Yes. Some girls that have been doing stuff like that are outside. Most of them are even outside now. It's not that they are not free. They are free. They dip their passport that they save here in Nigeria to go to them. Willingly, not that someone forced them. So Some of them are some girls that have been doing stuff like that here in Nigeria. So they feel like, okay, since it's what I've been doing, let me go there. Some they even complain to them that okay. But when they get there, the amount of money that they brought, they say it's 2 million, it's going to cost 5 million I brought you here. And moreover, the money is not even up to that.
Wow. My dear gentle viewers, it's a lot to actually take in, honestly. So, looking at your life, where you are now, the trauma, are you currently dating?
No.
Is there a reason why you're not dating?
No.
You're tired of men?
No, I don't feel like.
You don't feel like it?
Yeah.
Amazing. So what advice, what do you have to tell your fellow girls out there that are looking for money like you, that like money? Because like you said to me, I like money too though, I mean, we all like money. However, looking at, the experience you went through, your friends that lost their lives and other gory episodes that you also experienced in your 4.5 years outside the shores of this country, what would you say to that girl that is watching you right now, that is about to make the same move?
Well, I would say, I can say be patient. There are times for some things, like your time will come. And learn how to be contented with what you have. Yes. And don't just trust friends. Like, okay, this person is my friend. Since already she's being nice to me. She's a good person. Not everybody that is being nice to you is a good person.
That's true. Fact.
Yes. So don't trust people and don't rely on anybody. If you feel to rely on, if you see someone that wants to help you, you need to calm down and receive the help. Not because you want to, not because you're poor or something. Just because if friends of you won't deceive you to make a wrong decision.
Thank you very much, Fola Kemi, my dear friends from Oyo State, Ibadan. A last question I want to ask, even though I know we're already done here, is what about school? What was school? You didn't go to school?
I went to school. I finished around that was 2018.
What university or what secondary school?
No. Secondary school. It's better.
And you refused to further?
Yeah.
Was there a reason why you refused to further then?
Yeah, no. It's not.
Okay. So what are you doing presently?
Then I was working. All through my mom wanted to send me to school. But because of I was working, I was already making little change. So I feel like later we'll go. So that's the main reason. But now I'm working on it.
You're working on it, you're going back to school.
Yeah.
So what's your ambition? What's your plan? What do you want to become? What are you looking at?
I'm already sharing through some of my distance that I'd like to become them. Yeah.
So what do you want to become? Don't want to share it with us. Be shocked! You hear me? What do you want to become in future?
Yeah, I want to become a representative. I want to become a public figure. And I want to I act movie. So
okay.
So now I'll get to a better place someday.
By God's grace. Yeah. Amen. So we're looking forward to a future actor. Yes. Right? Okay, well then. Anyway, thank you very much, Folakemi, for coming on the Amina-Atairu Show and sharing your story. This is a reminder that it's not every help. Remember I did an episode where I said not every help is good. A lot of people disguise themselves as coming as an act of kindness. At the end of the day, we see that people are exploited, or even at the end of the day, they are even silenced. So our parents, I think we need to do more. We need to know where our words are at. Our government needs to also do more. Hundreds, thousands of girls are being trafficked daily outside the shores of this country. And at the end of the day, we don't even know where they are. Another pointer is, wherever you're going to, always ensure that one or two of your family members are aware of your journey. so we don't hear stories that affect us at the end of the day. Thank you so much for always being here on the Amina-Atairu Show. Be good, have conversations that have impact, and let's keep changing narratives in Nigeria. Do have a beautiful day.
The Amina-Atairu Show. Finding